This is Jerk with a how to do video. I'm going to be insulating a cooler so that the ice in it stays colder for a lot longer. So I will let you guys know what stuff I got. And then have my friend take over the camera so I measure and cut everything. Hey. Okay, so I got this cooler. It's an Island Breeze Igloo. I paid about $15 plus tax at Walmart. It's not very thick, and there's no spigot on it, which will help with the measuring of the stuff, because I don't have to worry about cutting out a spigot. Later on I will get a drill and put a spigot in it, but for right now it makes the cut a lot easier. I got this insulation at Home Depot. It costs $7.99. It's 1/5 inch or 1/4 inch thick. I paid $7.99 for this. I had to cut it down small strips to fit in my curve. Didn't cut it very straight, but most of it still be cut down even further, so that's okay. The tape measure, which is pretty big for this project, I've had for a while. I got the Zacco knife that I will be using to cut with it. Not really sure. Well, I got this from a friend that was helping my brother, and she left it at the house and we never returned it, but I will get it to her sometime. And then we had some of this metal tape in the curb, but a roll of this at Home Depot was $8.99. So I did buy an extra one. It's just I got that one that I want to use up before the other one. So this will be all the products that we should need. My hand again. I'm gonna definitely have to remove that to get this in here. But I think I'm gonna start with the measurements. Then I'm gonna go outside and cut this down so it don't leave the white insulation all over her house. Hey Taffy, we invading your space? No? Okay. Anyways, this is a 38 quart, 35 liter, 76 cans Igloo. I'm hoping this works. I don't think they insulated the inside of the top. There's probably no insulation in here either, but it's probably just their insulator, but I don't have a drill to cut into it. Later on, when I do get a drill, I'm going to drill a hole in the top and put that liquid firm insulation in here to give it better insulation. I've seen a few YouTube videos on it and how to do that, so you could check them out. You ready? Okay, because I'm going to start measuring this. So I'm going to pass the camera over to my friend so she could measure this cooler for us. I can measure the cooler, she can hold the camera. Oh, you know, I don't have this pencil. No, I got a pen right here. Got a pen right here. Yeah, it works. Okay. I didn't know if it would write on that. So I think I want to do the sides first, and then this. So let me do the first side. So top to bottom, is, I'm going to do 10 inches, because it's actually 10.5 inches for where the lip is, this part. But we don't want, because when I do put an insulation here and we go to close it, we want to make sure it fits. So that's 1/4 inch. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe I should do the lid first. Because if I do the lid first, then I know exactly how much I need to go down on this, so when we close it, it don't stick up like that. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, so we're going to do the lid first. It is 21.5 inches. I'm going to actually go a little bit lower because that's right there and I need it to fit in here. So try 20 1/4 inch. So long. And first, top. That is 11. So I'm gonna say probably 10 1/2. 1/2. That's what I'm going to further measure it at, and hopefully it fits. So you know, I'm going to cut this in here. Okay. Maybe I should do all my measurements first and then cut everything down.
That would probably help.
Yeah, probably. It'll probably save some time. What are you doing, Taffy? Okay, so that's for the lid. Okay, and from here to there, this will be 21 inches. Right down flat, 20, what did I say, 21 inches?
Yes.
Yeah, 21 inches. Inches. Okay. And then top to bottom. If I can see this. 10 1/2. Side by side. See, once I put that in now, I'm going to lose a 1/4 inch. So I have to try to keep that in mind when I measure this, because we can always re-cut down if we need to. Right there. 11 1/4. I'm going to try 11 1/4. 11 1/4. Okay, side. Okay, I think that's all the measurements. So I got this way and this way, so I'm going to save this actually for the lid cut, because see how I cut it uneven, because I can't cut straight. Okay, this. Let's take this all outside. However, I think I'm going to use a straight.
Am I level?
Yeah, you're level. Okay, measure it straight. Ooh, there we go.
Are you going to be able to carry all that?
Yep.
There.
Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
it's too bright.
Yeah, it's extremely bright. Just don't want to cut my measurement one. Oh, I got it. Really? Should have wrote it on paper, I guess. There it is. Okay. So let's start this side. Now look for the straight edge. That side's not straight, neither is that one. I know I got one of these that should be straight because they come that way. There we go. Oh, yeah, that side's straight. Okay. So I guess you might need something so you could roll it straight to cut it, which I left the pin in the house.
If I go get the pen, I'm not filming.
Yeah, I know. Go grab them. I think I got one. Might be able to see it better than the blue, because the blue might be easier. Okay. So, I'm gonna measure this and then start cutting. What do I do with my measurement one? Let's see. For the lid. See, I really want to use this side for the lid. I need long 20 and 1/4 and wide 10 and a half. So let's do my wide first. So let me find my 10 and a half wide, which is right there. Or just out of pen. Am I sitting on it? Okay. That looks straight from your angle.
Well, since I'm looking through the lens of the camera, probably.
Straight to me. Everything looks straight to me until I go to cut. Double check. 10 and a half. Perfect. And I needed it 20 inches and 1/4 long. Inches and 1/4. Does that sound right? Yeah, that's what I got written down. So I'll come down to here. A little off, so I need a 10 and a half, which is right here. So how did I move that up? Did I do that 10 and a half? I guess I did not. And that's straight. Right there's 10 and a half. 10 and a half. So somewhere through here. Maybe it's my wood. See how it's close there? So I'm just going to start right here. And if I need to cut down there, I can. But I'm going to cut on this though. Can I use this? No, that won't be long enough.
Use the bricks.
Well, I was trying not to cut anything crude. However, I got an idea. Got an ideal. Line it up right here with the. See, I'm gonna line it up between the cement crack.
Don't think I'm getting the cement crack because it's shaded.
That's fine. Oops. Come on, can never cut straight. Should I had you cut this? You always cut straighter than me.
Hey, it looks better than the wood that they put up for a fake wall in my bedroom.
That's true. I'm wondering if I should have cut it on the other side.
Eh?
It probably would have broke even. But it's definitely not the most. There we you go.
And you just
Straight
snap
piece.
it off like that.
See? Definitely not straight, but...
Lower it just a little, because I'm getting sun glare, so. There you go.
Okay. So that's what it looks like. Definitely not straight. But we will see. Because we're going to have to straight cut it up somewhere and get it more straight, but I'm going to use this to straighten it. Okay, let's go see how well this fits.
And there's the pretty kitty.
This is a pretty kitty. I guess I could bring the cooler out here too. I don't know how much sun you're getting.
A lot.
Are you?
I live in Death Valley. It's always sunny. Okay,
I'm gonna have to
maneuver it.
I gotta take this off. So I guess you'll need a Phillips screwdriver here, or a flathead depending on your cooler. That right there. And let's see. I don't remember that. So a little bit off. So, okay.
Half an inch.
Huh?
About a half an inch.
This. See, because this is the way it curves.
Concaves.
Yeah. That's why I knew I was going to have to make some adjustments. So I think right here.
Too far.
Right here.
Yep.
Down here. When I get out there I could straighten it. But other than that I think it'll fit. What do you think?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I might cut this side because this side seems to be bigger. So it don't seem
Cut it right here.
like this side. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you might as well cut it here.
I didn't want to get...
There's already some on there anyway.
I still need to go out and grab the straight roller.
The level?
Level. I'm using it as a straight roller, damn it.
Another picture of the cat.
Probably should just bring it all in here and do it, huh?
Might as well.
Okay. Let me get this straight first. Straight.
Is the bubble of air in the middle of the level? Because that would mean it's straight.
No, that means this is sitting evenly. No, it's not. But that's because this is off bubbly.
It's because it's not shut all the way.
But it could be like this and still show straight, true?
Not if it's laying flat. Yes, Mom.
That looks even. What do you think?
Yep. I can't pet you and keep the camera straight, cat.
Oops, that is way further off than this one right here. I don't know where that goes off that much. Yeah, that looks a lot straighter. So, I know, Taff. Problem is I got that sun glare. There we go. There we go. Like that. That came out straight this time. It's amazing, huh? Obviously, just don't want to cut on this side. Okay, let's try this. Go a little bit shorter to here. So, okay. Let's try to take it from here. That should be good. I'm just eyeballing it now. Hopefully I don't rip it up, but if I do, I will just try the next sheet until I finally did it right. I should have actually bought some poster wood, poster paper, poster board, and measured it on that, and then made a cutout that way. Then I could have just measured it, cut it out, made sure I fit before I started messing with the insulation. And then I could have cut all this outside instead of making a real mess in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's there, so I just need to cut this stuff through here.
Now, if you flip it upside down the way it was before, it might be better. There you go.
But see how it's still, it's not flush. And just a little bit off that top. That side looks straight. Now see, because I think this side's still sticking out more than that. So.
And the whole key to not getting mad while he's doing this in my house is wood floors.
Wood floors. Okay. Let's try right there. Probably shouldn't be cutting this way. It's probably not the safest or easiest way, but I don't feel like eating up again for a second.
Remember, the key to not cutting yourself is to cut away from your body.
What? In a safety class. This is, I'm doing it the lazy way. Now we know why they have that there. Looky, it's so much easier. I still want this on this side, but that fits pretty good. I can't get it even lower. Huh? Maybe if I kind of cut these corners down some. It's just this corner right there. So I'm gonna try to cut this corner at a circle angle. Probably ain't gonna work.
And that word was circular for those who don't speak Japanese.
Watching enough my videos, you learn Japanese on your own. It'll come natural. Still sits up a little bit higher than I want. That's not helping. Help too much. Maybe I'm still too. Maybe I need to cut it a little bit more. Okay. What I'm going to do is, because I need that right there. So I'm thinking right about here. For some reason, I can never draw a straight line. Okay. And I still think I should be drawing on this side and cutting on that side. So on the next ones, I will start doing it that way. I think it will make it easier. Yeah, man, insulation and it's starting to stick everywhere. Still not quite
Except
straight.
my wood floors.
Huh?
Except for my wood floors.
I don't feel like it's sitting straight. Maybe it's because this is sticking up higher.
Probably.
So, I think that is the issue. Did I cut way too much back on here? Well, maybe not. Yeah.
Well, if you put it in the way you keep cutting it.
So, it's still a little bit too much, but I think right there still hold. Because I could, this just gives me room to put the tape on through. Okay, so I think that will work. What do you think? Because I'm not going to try to cut out part of this to fit here. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to try to cut half of this out just right here and measure it. Because I'm pretty sure that's sticking up a lot further. However, I think I still cut this too low. But it is what it is for now, so I'm leaving it that way. I'm going to tape this on.
After you put the silver up.
Huh?
There you
After
go.
I listen to the voices in my head and put the silver side up. Okay. Almost perfect. The question is, can I get this stuff off? Sometimes it is a pain. I'm using this metal tape because it's really good with holding in water. Oops, it's not expecting that to work. I did not get that in there right. That kind of looks crappy, but it will work. The reason I'm using the tape because I think it's a little safer than the glue, and if I have to redo it, then it will be easier to take off than the actual glue stuff.
Why exactly are we doing this?
So I could put cold beer in it.
You could put it in with just ice.
True, but actually doing this because when I go out on the road or go camping, this cooler will only hold ice for maybe 2-3 days at the most, depending on how hot it is. With re-insulating it, it keeps the coldness in, and hopefully I could get 5 to 6 days out of it. That's why I'm doing it. Hopefully. If everything works right. I don't know. Once I get done with this, I will freeze some bottled waters, which I forgot to put in the freezer today. But I got some soda bottles that are empty with water in it. I will get them frozen, put them in there, and see how long they last, with just like 5 or 6 of them. I know when we took this to Vegas the one day, it took just about 3 days for it to heat, being in the back of the car, in the trunk of the car, and then most of the day, and then the rest of the time out in the garage. So, but it wasn't that hot either. So I think we were like 50. No, it was hotter than 50, maybe mid 60s some days. So we will see. Okay, got another one of these. This one's a little off. I'm going to try to do this side a little better. I should be using scissors to cut these more evenly. It is okay. It's not like I'm putting this thing in a contest or anything. Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you. Hey, there we go. That actually made it look better. Putting it closer down there. But it still rips. See how it's ripping? You guys just can see where it ripped when I pushed it on there. As long as it holds is what I'm worried about. And it closes. And it closes. These things are so, and there's the way they have these. It's pretty simple. And it closes all the way. Awesome. That's why I was worried about. Because sometimes when we put these up here, we don't put them far enough in, and then the lid, when it closes, it'll be open like this, which probably wouldn't hurt for the insulation. The other reason I used one first insulation is because I didn't want to lose too much of the inner space of this. But if I have to, if it's not holding up like as long as I want, I can always add more of this on it and make it 1/2 inch thick. But I think 1/4 for what we're using it for. However, once it starts hitting 110 out here, I don't think it's a matter, honestly, at them temperatures. I think it's melt pretty fast no matter what. But if I could still get at least 3-4 days out of it, I'd be happy. So let me finish measuring up this. They're not measuring, taping up this. So I mostly want to make sure that the tape, because this is on here pretty good, I'm not worried about going off, but I want to tape so these, any of the little pieces like this don't fall into the ice or anything. That seems nice and tight. Perfect. Probably not the best or easiest, well, it's definitely the easiest way, probably not the best way to measure your tapes and stuff like that. I see when this keeps happening. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, it broke on me, so. Try to use that one. But we'll use this to finish that off right there. Awesome. But I did not want to pull off. There we go. There we go. It's not pretty, but it will work. You do this, if I could get this off of here. This stuff is really strong tape once it's on there now. Nice. See, I'm going to have to redo that one because it's totally ripped. I don't know if you guys just can see where it's ripped out right here. Can you see that?
That way. There we go. Okay.
That's where it's ripped. My fingernails or something did it. I don't know. Just push too hard down on it. So I'm going to patch it up with another one. That. It's not down like I wanted it. Perfect. Perfect. Nice little patch job. It should work. That should put everything in its place. Keep the insulation from getting out. I'm wondering if I should have manned the tape around the insulation itself and then put it in and retaped it. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
And try it on the next piece and see how it works. And the other thing, so it don't get all stuck on me, I think I'm going to try to do it this way. I don't know if that's going to work. We'll see. There we go. Towards the end. Oh. That will work. Like I said, it's not pretty, but this should keep most of the moisture up from being there, but mostly I wanted to keep the, as we open and close the lid, I want to try to keep as much of this fuzzy stuff out. And it shuts through all the way. Awesome. I don't know if I can get it back up in. I'm going to take this off because I don't need that on there. And then we will work on measuring that. I think I'm going to tape up the edge of the thing, of the insulation, and see how that works. Clean up my mess a little bit. Before we move on to the next one. Yay! Okay.